But Silkworth was a pretty smart guy. And Silkworth said something along the lines of, it's better than what you had. If you had some experience that was transformative to you, I recommend you run with it. And really, to his credit, if you look at the book Alcoholics Anonymous, the so-called doctor's opinion in the book was written by William Silkworth. And he played a very key role in the development of Alcoholics Anonymous. Now I'm going to back up, because I want to talk about this guy. William James was a psychologist and is generally recognized to be one of the fathers of American psychiatry. William James was a very, very interesting guy. He wrote extensively on the subject of people having so-called mystical experiences. He wrote a book, and this is one of those enigmatic aspects of AA. He wrote a book called The Varieties of Religious Experience. I have a copy. I've attempted to read it more than once. I know very smart people. I'm a pretty smart person. I think it was the turn of the century he wrote this, 1901, I think. And I know quite a few people who are very intelligent who have never been able to successfully make it through the varieties of religious experience. Now, I share that because Bill Wilson read this book and it transformed him, right? And there are a number of us who aren't sure exactly how that happened, right? But Bill Wilson saw this book as a linchpin in his understanding of spiritual experiences, and it informed him for the rest of his life. I wish I could tell you. I looked for what he saw in it. It's a very dense book. The James brothers were packed prose, is a good way to describe it. So Bill Wilson walked out of Towns Hospital in November of 1934, a transformed man. And these, people get sober in a sort of mystical way. People have religious experiences. That's one way that alcoholics get better. And he went out. Let's see. He went out into the world deciding that he was going to share this good news. He had a certain kind of evangelistic zeal about him. And he started telling people about this profound spiritual experience he had and how important it was. Along the way, he came across Harry Tiebout. And Harry Tiebout was a psychiatrist who was a very interesting guy who played a fairly key role in kind of transforming Bill. Tiebout was the person who originally told Bill that perhaps his